Welcome to Nuansa Art, where we explore the most beautiful home and interior inspirations from around the world. Today, we're taking you on a journey to Italy, where tradition, craftsmanship, and nature blend seamlessly in the form of breathtaking stone houses. These tiny homes, often nestled in rustic villages or perched on rolling hills, carry with them centuries of history and artistry. Unlike modern architecture dominated by steel and glass, these homes embody warmth, character, and a profound connection to their surroundings. In this video, we'll explore their origins, design principles, materials, and how they continue to influence modern tiny home movements today. So, if you're passionate about architecture, design, or simply love traveling through stories, make sure to stay with us until the very end. And don't forget, subscribe to Nuansa Art, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below about which Italian stone home detail captured your heart the most. Italian stone houses date back centuries, with many of them built during medieval times. Villages were often constructed entirely of local stone, which was abundant, durable, and offered excellent protection against both weather and invaders. These homes were not only places to live, but also symbols of resilience and community. The thick stone walls kept interiors cool during the hot Mediterranean summers and retained warmth in the chilly winters. Unlike timber structures that decayed quickly, stone homes stood the test of time. Many still standing today are hundreds of years old. Their placement was equally significant. Often built on hillsides or clustered in valleys, these homes reflect both practical defense strategies and a deep connection to the landscape. Each stone home tells a silent story of families, traditions, and lifetimes passed within walls that now echo with history, making them much more than just architecture. They are living monuments. One of the most captivating features of traditional Italian stone houses is their simplicity combined with functionality. Typically compact in form, these houses are often just 1 or 2 stories high. The exteriors showcase unpolished stone walls, sometimes lime-washed to give them a softer look, and roofs made of terracotta tiles that harmonize with the earthy landscape. Windows are small, designed to minimize heat during scorching summers while still allowing natural light. Inside, low ceilings with exposed wooden beams create a cozy and intimate feeling. Staircases are narrow and often winding, maximizing space efficiency in the tiny layouts. While they may appear modest, every design element was crafted with intention, balancing practicality and aesthetics. The beauty lies not in extravagance, but in how the house blends into its natural setting, becoming an extension of the earth itself. These structural choices are timeless, inspiring many modern tiny home builders today. The materials of Italian stone houses are deeply tied to their geographical roots. Builders relied heavily on locally sourced limestone, sandstone, or granite, depending on the region. These stones were not just construction materials. They carried with them the essence of the land, making every home a natural continuation of its environment. Wooden beams, typically chestnut or oak, were harvested from nearby forests to form structural supports and roof frames. The terracotta tiles used on rooftops were handcrafted from clay, fired in traditional kilns, and designed to withstand decades of use. The interiors often featured stone or earthen floors, cool to the touch, adding both comfort and durability. What makes this material story enchanting is its sustainability. Every piece was sourced and crafted locally, leaving minimal environmental impact. Today, with rising awareness of eco-friendly design, the philosophy behind these stone houses feels more relevant and inspiring than ever before. Step inside one of these traditional stone homes, and you'll immediately feel embraced by its warmth. The interiors, though small, are incredibly inviting. Thick walls provide insulation, so even in tiny rooms, there's a sense of calm and comfort. Fireplaces are a central feature, often built of the same stone as the walls, serving both practical and social purposes, warming the house and creating a gathering space for families. Wooden furniture, handmade by local artisans, complements the rustic charm. Decor is minimal but meaningful: ceramic plates, copper pans, and woven textiles that speak of heritage. Even with their compact layouts, the homes never feel cramped. Instead, they exude a sense of intimacy and connection. Modern homeowners who have restored these spaces often highlight how the design naturally slows down life's pace, inviting occupants to savor moments. Whether it's a simple meal, a quiet evening by the fire, or morning sunlight filtering through small windows. Italian stone houses are rarely isolated. They are part of tightly knit villages where homes cluster together on winding cobblestone streets. This design is more than aesthetic. It reflects a cultural emphasis on community and connection. Life in such villages meant neighbors lived within arm's reach, sharing daily routines, traditions, and celebrations. The tiny homes may have been modest in size, but the shared outdoor spaces, courtyards, and piazzas expanded the sense of living beyond the walls. Children played in the streets, families shared food, and elders gathered to tell stories. Even today, many of these stone villages preserve this way of life, where human interaction is woven naturally into the environment. In an age where modern housing often isolates individuals, the layout of Italian stone houses offers a valuable lesson. True comfort doesn't only come from the home itself, but also from the community it fosters. Another remarkable aspect of Italian stone houses is how they blend seamlessly into their landscapes. Built on rolling hillsides, terraced vineyards, or near olive groves, the homes look as though they sprouted organically from the earth. The natural stone exteriors reflect the hues of the surrounding environment: sun-baked golds, muted grays, and earthy browns. This harmony with nature goes beyond appearances. Rainwater harvesting, natural ventilation, and thermal regulation through thick stone walls were all early sustainable design practices. Gardens often surround these homes, growing herbs, vegetables, and grapevines, turning each property into a living ecosystem. The result is not just a house, but a lifestyle deeply intertwined with the rhythms of nature. Today, many eco-architects point to these designs as examples of sustainable living, proving that ancient wisdom still holds solutions to our modern housing challenges. In recent years, traditional Italian stone houses have become an inspiration for the global tiny home movement. Their compact design, efficient use of space, and reliance on natural materials align perfectly with contemporary desires for minimalist, sustainable living. Architects often borrow the principles of thick, insulating walls, multifunctional rooms, and cozy interiors when designing modern small homes. In fact, many abandoned stone homes in Italy have been lovingly restored into stylish yet authentic residences, attracting people from around the world who dream of living a simpler, slower-paced life. These modern adaptations often blend old and new, preserving stone walls while incorporating modern kitchens, glass windows, or solar panels. The result is a marriage of history and innovation. Whether you're a minimalist, a traveler, or someone seeking inspiration for your next home project, these houses prove that beauty and comfort don't require excess space. They require soul. Beyond design and history, Italian stone houses have a way of capturing hearts. Perhaps it's their timeless character, or the way they seem frozen in a simpler, gentler era. Walking through their narrow doors or sitting under exposed beams gives a sense of continuity, a reminder that countless generations lived and loved within the same walls. Their imperfections, like uneven stones or slightly crooked lines, only add to their charm, making each home unique and personal. They embody values often forgotten in modern housing: patience, craftsmanship, and the beauty of impermanence. For many visitors, spending time in these homes feels almost spiritual, as though the walls themselves whisper stories of the past. It's this emotional resonance that explains why these tiny Italian stone homes don't just please the eye, they touch the soul, leaving lasting impressions on all who encounter them. As we conclude our journey through traditional Italian stone houses, it's clear they are far more than architectural relics. They are living testaments to human creativity, resilience, and the deep bond between people and nature. Their compact size teaches us that a home doesn't need to be large to be meaningful. Their timeless materials remind us of the value of sustainability, while their design emphasizes comfort, connection, and authenticity. For anyone dreaming of tiny homes or sustainable living, these Italian gems offer a guiding light, showing us how beauty and practicality can coexist in perfect harmony. Thank you for joining us today at Nuanza Art, and if you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which detail of these charming Italian stone houses spoke to your heart? We'd love to hear from you as we continue to bring you inspiring design stories from around the world.